In this video, I'm going to address the 5 roles of the school librarian. The first is librarian as a leader. On page 46 of Empowering Learners, it shares that librarians must be leaders in a global society. Our students will work in a collaborative environment with high levels of connectivity. We must model this practice for our students. Swetnam does this with her book review wiki. From the home page, if you navigate down the left-hand sidebar, there's a link to Lightning Reads book reviews. This takes you from the library page to a wiki space where students can share reviews of books they've read. This prepares student stakeholders for their future, where online sharing and collaboration will be infused into the 21st century workplace. Now I'm going to address the librarian as an instructional partner. In this role, collaboration is the key. On page 20 of Empowering Learners, it discusses how librarians must foster partnerships open to trying new approaches and risk-taking. To support new approaches, Swetnam lists resources specific to digital projects by using a Scoop It. To get to the Scoop It, navigate from the Technology, Reading, and Learning page to the Scoop It. Then, on the right, scroll to the Presentation Tools for the avatar generation. Swetnam's Scoop It is evidence that she stays on top of current technology trends and supports the teachers and students in trying new things and taking risks to collaborate in a different way. Next, I'm going to address the school media specialist as an information specialist. According to page 17 of Empowering Learners, school library media specialists must use technology tools to supplement school resources. As an example of this is found on the Web Tech Resources Wiki. To get there, navigate down the left-hand sidebar to the very last link. This will take you to the wiki space. This wiki space is a supplemental resource for the student, staff, and community. Here, Swetnam provides links to photo editing sites, comic strip creators, social networking sites, and resources to create digital book trailers. One of my personal favorite roles for the school library media specialist is as teacher. Librarians are teachers too. As part of this role, librarians must embrace reading in all its formats. On page 18, Empowering Learners discusses this in depth. Students need to read not only in print, traditionally, but with ebooks, online sources, and even graphic novels. To support exposure to all formats, Swetnam created a page explaining the test of a resource new to BMS, which is to provide students access to Overdrive. This Overdrive database will give students access to ebooks and audiobooks. This is evidence of encouraging students to read across formats, and she is even encouraging their feedback to Overdrive. From feedback for Overdrive so that she can choose the best service with which to offer emerging formats. She's a teacher, but also a partner. The final role is as program administrator. As program administrator of Blythewood Middle School's library program, she does an excellent job of providing access to resources to meet a variety of needs and interests. This requirement is from page 18 of Empowering Learners. To best understand her community, she gives her patrons opportunities to provide feedback about their own needs. One example is this book recommendation page. On this page, anyone can recommend a book to add to the library's collection. Recommendations help her to understand the needs and interests of her community better, as well as to meet those needs head on. And this is an overview of how her website supports the 5 roles of a librarian.